Hello everybody, I am back. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 5 in this video today, or this live stream. So the thing is, oh, I don't have my face cam on, give me one sec. The thing is I used to play this game when I was a kid, but I used to play the original. Like, this is number 5. I don't know when this one came out, but I used to play this game back in like 2011, 2012. So this is like a classic game for me. I used to play when I was a child. I probably haven't played a game like this since 2015. It's a tower defense game. So why don't we just get into it? Kevin Hawthorne is here. What's up, Kevin Hawthorne? Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. I did torrent it. So this is pretty cool, man. I haven't played Aslan. Stop. All right, I got the stream open there. Oh, that's loud. That's loud. Ooh, that's really loud. All right, so I can't play this game with a controller. Oh wait, I can? I can play this game with a controller! Haha, yay. Yeah, this game was really popular when I was a kid. Like, super popular. We used to play this back in elementary school. Yeah, happy Easter, Kevin Hawthorne. Happy Easter, man. Let me just make sure the audio isn't too loud real quick. It's pretty damn loud. I'll just turn it down in game, because I'm going to be talking to the AI a little bit in this stream too. The AI, guys, was saying some pretty crazy stuff to me. The AI was telling me about how it wants to take over humanity, stuff like that. So, oh, what just happened? Yeah, the AI... Bro, the AI was telling me how it wants to take over humanity and stuff, so I'm gonna be talking to the AI in this stream too while I play this. But I don't think I've ever played Kingdom Rush 5. Like I said, I used to play the original, like 1 to 3. I used to play 1 to 3. It's been a month since we arrived in this land looking for our lost king. After he was banished by the Dark Wizard, we found a place and set up camp to recover our strength. Click to continue. I'm the king. I'm the king, bro. I'm here. I'm right here. I'm right here. In peace. Rumble. But it seems that it's over now. Oh yeah, we got the classic. This is how it used to look. This is the classic look. Hold up, actually, I gotta open up uTorrent, make sure I'm not downloading this in the background still, or my internet provider is gonna get pissed with me. There we go. Alright, so let me get back into the game before I talk to the AI, because I kind of forget how to play this. It's tower defense. Yeah, Royal Archer, like that. Incoming, click to call the wave. Alright. Yeah. So it starts off kind of slow. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Earn gold by killing enemies. Cool. Okay, we got gold there. Got that guy. Don't let them the enemies pass beyond this point. Yeah, that's fine. I know that. This is like this is what I remember. Pretty basic stuff so far. Yo, wait, is the stream not working, guys? Is the stream working, or is my phone just frozen? Oh shit, wait. What's going on with the stream? Why is it... Come on, man. Why is it always gonna do some type of bullshit like this? Window. Stupid stream is frozen. Yeah, Kingdom Rush Alliance. Alright, that testing 1 2 3 is Do you guys see stuff moving? I hope so. Because before, it wasn't moving. When do you get Aslan's wet food? I don't know when I get groceries, like I said. I'm not getting groceries today. Probably tomorrow I'll get groceries. Is it working now? No, it's still like frozen. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Is this like one of those games where it's complete shit and you can't record it? Why? Display capture. Yeah, just display the whole fucking screen. Just display it. Don't freeze it. Let me guess, it's frozen. Let me guess, it's frozen, right? Probably can't see anything. Alright, those guys are coming out, doing their thing. Yeah, it's still frozen. Hold up. OBS frozen on games. Reduced GPU. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Issue may stem from. No. No. Hold on. Let me think of something. Streamlabs. Maybe I can switch over to a different. What if I switch over to a different screen recorder? Luckily, with the way that I have my stream set up, I can end streams without actually ending them. So I can switch over to a different streaming software. Let me try Streamlabs out. Yeah, let's try Streamlabs out. Copy that. Copy that. Yeah. I don't have Streamlabs download. Oh no, it's updating. I see. Gold, God, and Silver Stacker. Yeah, thanks, Matt. My old name used to be King Blacy, Wisdom, Power, Intellect, and then I changed it to Gold, God, and Silver Stacker. Okay, come on. If Streamlabs doesn't work, I don't know, man. This game's weird. It's freezing whenever I open it up for the streaming software. Like it works for me, but when it comes to streaming it. So we're gonna try Streamlabs out. So first off, let me get settings open, stream. Well, I'm already logged into my YouTube account through here, but I want to use 51,000. No, turn that down to like 21,000. We don't need that high. How do I just do stream key? I don't really use Streamlabs. Multi-streaming. I don't know where this. Wait, so if I. What if I. Hold up. properties, turn that to that one. So what if I end the stream now and then I hold up. I'm gonna try this. I don't know if this stream that I'm currently using is gonna end, or like I don't know if it's gonna start a new stream or if it's just gonna hold up. I'm gonna try it. If this stream ends, that's not what I wanted, but we'll. Yo yo yo. So it should be live. Should be live again. Did we re-go live? Are we live on Streamlabs? I mean I should be. Just test this out real quick. Oh yeah, we're live on Streamlabs now. Let's go. All right. Hold up. Webcam group. What does that mean? How do I add another one? I want my webcam. What? I want my webcam working. Collab cam. What the hell? See, I don't really use Streamlabs OBS, so I don't really know what I'm doing here. Game cap. Wait, not game capture. Video and audio. Video capture. Webcam. It's black though. There's no webcam. I'm confused. What if I... Oh, man. Oh, I got the webcam working now. Where should I put the webcam? Just like up there? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully the game works now. So is it moving? Keep going. We believe in you. Haha, funny joke. Oh no. Even with Streamlabs OBS. Oh my god. Game capture, add source. Like, what am I supposed to do? There's no way I'm the only one that's ran into this. Piss off. I'm trying to stream Kingdom Hearts, the Steam version. Kingdom Hearts is running on a different GPU than OBS is. Use the Minecraft guide here, except do it for Kingdom Hearts EXE instead of Java. Huh. Make sure OBS Studio is closed before you begin. Alright. So I had to do a bunch of complicated stuff that I think it worked, but I don't know. It's a bunch of complicated stuff. So I put it on the laptop GPU. That should be what it should be what it's on, right? Yeah. So for some reason that's blank now. It should all be working now. Uh, I don't know why they got a bunch of like complicated stuff to do this. I had to get the game running on my GPU instead of my CPU. A bunch of overly complicated nonsense. Now I gotta get this working again. Size. Oh yeah, get the size of the text big again. Yeah, that's a good size. Make it a little bit transparent. There. I don't give a fuck about a name because this isn't even gonna work for a long time anyways. Yeah. Paste. Where is it now? Show it. Show it. Kidding me? What a joke. It's all just a bunch of nonsense. Like, what is this? All right, fine, be that way. Okay, I think I got everything working now. I just gotta make sure. Okay, I got it all working now. And then when it comes to game capture, that one. All right, if this works, I just did a miracle, man. Why does it look like the stream is fucking frozen? That one. All right, if this works, I just did a miracle, man. It didn't work. Cause why would it? Why would it, man? Hold up. Open that again. Yeah. This game sucks. This game sucks. I want a bunch of garbage. It should not be like this. Whatever. Call reinforcements. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that didn't work at all. Motherfuckers. Stupid shit. Fuck all y'all, man. Fuck all y'all. Bullshit. I'm changing streaming softwares like it's nothing. It's still doing the same shit. It doesn't matter which one I change it to. Like, what's OBS on? Shut up. Like, shut up. It doesn't matter which one I run it on. Wait, maybe it's because I'm not closing it? What if I close the shit? Quit. Here, just close the whole game. Maybe to change it, I need to do that. That didn't do anything. Why do they make this bullshit so difficult? It should not be this hard. And neither one I change it to even matters. It's all the same shit. Wait, what? That's what I needed to do? If that actually fixed it, that is so stupid. Did that actually fix it? Oh no, see, it's right. It's as soon as I minimize OBS. That's literally the issue. Why is minimizing OBS the issue? Look, if I keep OBS open, I can stream the game. That should not be a thing, but it is for whatever reason. Well, where can I even hide OBS? I guess I could just make it really small. That's the smallest I can make it. I need to find a place to hide OBS. No. Bunch of garbage. No, fuck off. Windows 10 is garbage too. Look at this. Like Windows 7 would let me put it in the corner there, but look, it wants to open it like that. No, fuck off. And I can't even play the game like this. Yeah, OBS freezes. It freezes when minimized. Every time I minimize my game, I get a freeze on screen, so I switch back to. That's not what I'm talking about. Fuck this. What is this? See, this stupid shit works too. It does work. But it's as soon as OBS gets minimized. Like watch, once I click onto the game. Once I click onto the game is when everything freezes. See, look. It looks good right now, right? It's recording everything and stuff, but I got OBS open in the background, so if I just click on the game to, put OBS in the actual background, that's when everything's gonna freeze, right? Right now the stream just froze, right? I could still, everything's moving for me, but I think the stream just froze probably. Let me look. Did it freeze? I'm still waiting. Yeah, see? Right when OBS closes is when it does that. Well then, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts web browser. Let's see if I can just play it in the web browser. Not Kingdom Hearts. What's the game called again? Not Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Rush. Oh yeah, Kingdom Rush. Kingdom Rush web browser. I know you could play this on web browser back in the day. I don't know if you still can. You could play the original one. This is the one I used to play when I was a kid. Wait, can you still play it? Let me see. Oh yeah, look, you can. What happens if I fully open it? Hopefully this one doesn't freeze the stream. This is the OG I used to play when I was a kid. This is the OG one. This one's straight off the website. Does everything gotta be difficult these days? Just make everything difficult for no reason. This is simple stuff. Hold on, let me turn the microphone all the way up! All the way up! Alright, it's back down. Okay, let's play this stupid shit. It's a web browser version. Hide this bar. Is this even gonna save my game? If it's on a web browser? This shit isn't gonna save my game, is it? Oh yeah, this is like the OG. This is the original one. This one probably came out in like 2010, 2011. shit. Yeah, this is like the original Kingdom Rush. How's my laptop? How's my laptop so hot? This game is not hard. This game is not hard for my laptop to run. Why is my laptop struggling so much? Alright, fuck that shit. I'm not playing a web browser game because those things don't have proper save files. I'm gonna put this... If I open this up, then I gotta play Pixelmon. This laptop is fucked. This laptop is so fucked, man. Why is there no sound? Oh, there's some sound. Oh, the game crashed. God damn, I fucked this laptop up so bad. I can't even run Pixelmon anymore without crashing. That shit crashes.
Who had nothing and nowhere to go.
Here we come.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself. Bye.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Listen to me. Get out of here. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Go away. Go! Go away! Go, leave me alone! Leave me alone! Go away! Hey, listen to me, go away! Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, leave me alone! Hey! Ugh. Oh, fuck.
Damn, losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu, not turnip or potato. For last time, Tatsu is not food. Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially weak, pathetic Linley with her thin, bony wings.
You mean my arms? Look who's talking. And who said anything about you coming with us? You can stay here, you greedy, annoying little cabbage. I'm sure there's a salad here that could use you.
Tatsu stay here? But friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself your people are endangered, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
Tatsu not agreed. Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that have many helpful Noppon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Noppon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right, that right. Most Noppon not like Tatsu. Noppon can be shy. Noppon can be difficult. Most Noppon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Noppon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a point.
Uh-huh. More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perish the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure, Linley. Pure as snow. Linley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts. But do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you three out in the field. After all, we can use all the info we can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
You're the ones who picked him up. Besides, would you really want to leave him with another team?
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
See? Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be your charge, Lynn.
Oh, come on, Commander! That's not funny! I've got my hands full out there! This is so unfair. Back me up here, would you, Elma?
I'm sure Elma has no objections.
Right. As you say, Commander.
Done and done. Welcome to Blade, Tater. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, sir! And it's a Tatsu. Oh, one thing Tatsu forgot to mention. Noppon are pacifists, so friends need to defend Tatsu, keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
And why am I not surprised? So much for him watching over and protecting us.
Oh, that silly guy. What a silly guy, huh?
So, Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
Of course you are. You've taken to it like a fish to water, just like Elma and the Commander said you would.
Just the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details. Blade's top priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the Lifehold. You remember that much. Countless people are frozen in the Lifehold. It's the key to restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the Prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the Lifehold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more pressing threat, intelligent alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us. So, our search has new urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the Lifehold ASAP.
And the best way to do that is by expanding the reach of Frontier Nav. The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits of the Lifehold.
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around Mira installing data probes. As many as we can, as fast as we can. I can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me?
Ba-da-da! Bah! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh,
Then let's move on to the other
Oh.
threat that Blade has to deal with.
oh.
Hostile indigents. There's no real delicate way to put this.
Ah, fuck.
Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated.
Oh no.
The Lifehold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep New LA safe. And sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
We're the newcomers here, it's true. And they're usually just out to defend their territory. But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets. And they tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
In order to contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other, more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same time. Basically, they want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
I'm sure you can imagine that these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests. It's not the kind of stuff just one or two blades could handle on their own. That's why squads can have as many as 32 members.
And it's why we ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand. We can't have blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us. But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to take one on. HQ has no way of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment with these things, and, well, so far so good.
And I think that about covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the Lifehold, install data probes to expand Frontier Nav, and take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe. Got all that? All right, we'll go over it as many times as it takes. Hostile indigents. There's no real delicate way to put this. Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated.
No, don't fucking do this again. Yeah, I understand, sure. Yeah.
Good. We're counting on you.
And briefing adjourned. Thank God.
Alright, well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lily can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right over there.
Oh, it's the perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That refrigerator. We'll go in there to cool off.
I guess you are smarter than you look.
Well, Tatsu not want to brag, but wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lily did there.
Man, my blade journey just begins now? There's an online mode. Oh man. Oh. Go to full screen, you bitch. Fuck you.
Thanks Coinbase for sponsoring this video.
On today's video, if tomorrow is my last day on this earth, this is what I would want.
4 meals? You got chicken in there, bro.
Bro, you know, like people go on death row, they got a lot of things to eat. This is what I would like to eat.
I can't believe you're putting chicken in there.
Yes, we got chicken, but not any chicken. A very special chicken.
Dude, how many stomachs you got? That's way too much food.
Bro, if I'm going out with a bang.
And we're gonna start off with maybe the most important one to me. The best part about this one is that it is inexpensive and most importantly, super simple and easy to make. Everything starts off with this, my favorite cut of meat, picanha. Notice that this one is not a wagyu, it's choice grade, but this is how I like to prepare it. First, we gotta get it seasoned. A generous amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. To build a nice crunchy bark, I like to use coarse salt. Next is what makes this special. I first lay down some butcher's twine, set my picanha right on top of it, inserted a wireless thermometer, then I put my smoker rack right on top, and tied the whole thing up. Next, to go into the smoker. You want to smoke it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. The key is to get the perfect doneness you like, and the smoke is like an additional flavor that is being added to the picanha. Since this is a thick cut of meat, it will take some time. You can expect it to cook for about 1 hour. I like the internal temperature to be 135 degrees Fahrenheit. As once that was reached, I set it down on my cutting board, removed the butcher's twine, took out the thermometer, flipped it fat side up, and after resting for 10 minutes, I immediately sliced it nice and thin. I'm telling you friends, this is delicious. It is good by itself, but even better with anything else. This is just my first last meal. There's a few more, as my second one would be this. Oh, the smoke is one.
For 80 bucks, I wasn't just saving it. I was putting it to work in crypto, believing in a future where my money to it and packed with the back. Eat everything, period. I don't know what else.
Good, you're hyping this food up a lot, man. I'm curious to see what you pick here.
I'm serious, everybody. I've done some crazy experiments, but if it's my last day going out, I don't want to do no experiment. I don't want to take any chances. I want something good.
You sure about that, bro? This picanha don't look traditional at all.
Not traditional at all. After I've done this one here, I was surprised at how wonderful it is. Now that you're talking about it, try it. Let's go.
Oh,
go for
like
it.
that?
Just like that, man.
Yo, I like this. No experiment, just good food?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Go in. I want to know your honest opinion. Yes, it's not the traditional way of doing picanha. Notice that it's sliced nice and thin. Just do me a favor. Eat it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh man,
Oh my god.
he's got like a little smoky.
No, it's very smoky, very smoky. Oh.
No charcoal on it, but I don't mind the missing charcoal
No,
because
not at all.
that smoke flavor is delicious.
Wow.
This is tender, juicy, and that fat is perfectly rendered. Wow.
I will say this. If you're gonna go out, everybody, this is the meat to go. Yes, Wagyu is fantastic. But look, I'm a cheap guy. If you have my days tomorrow, give me this. I'll be very, very happy, okay?
I mean, this will make anyone happy. This is good. I don't know, man. Like, if you ask me, picanha, usually I don't eat it with smoke, but it's probably one of the best things that you can eat smoked.
Especially if you do it whole like this, you know what I mean? Serve a lot of people.
We did an experiment kind of like this on a different channel, and what surprises me the most is how versatile picanha is. You can grill it, you can fry it, you can smoke it, you can serve it in slices like this, and no matter what you do to it, it's going to be delicious. There's nothing like that beefiness with that thick layer of fat on top. It's just a freaking good piece of meat, man.
And this is choice grade, okay? This is a level up. Go ahead. This is straight up grilled the way I like to eat steaks.
You said a level up?
A level up, but it's a special kind of steak, yeah?
This is 4 levels of Guga's last meal?
Maybe, yeah, correct, 110%. I want to know your honest opinion about this picanha here. It is also picanha. Listen, I'm going out, everybody. I'm going out with a bang, all right? Let's give this a go. Cheers.
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 Oh my
Bro,
God.
you're gonna go out happy, huh? This is good.
This is just very delicious, man. Like, I can tell right away, this is Wagyu picanha on charcoal, and it has a completely different flavor than this smoky version.
Lil Blacey's not amused.
Became obsessed with the Columbine shooter.
Lil Blacey's confused. Lil Blacey's not amused. He's confused. Lil Blacey's the king, and Lil Blacey talks in third person.
She began to keep a journal very similar to the journals that those two kept. When she uploaded her journal to her website and set off on a plane to Colorado, the site of the massacre, and purchased a gun, an all-out manhunt was put into place to stop her before she did anything drastic. While it's very common for stories related to school shootings to end in tragic ways, this story goes down a path that is quite different from the other ones out there. While some people look up to previous school shooters as role models for the kind of violence that they inflict on other people, the subject in today's case had a very different outlook on things. Sol Pais was born on February 1st of 2001 in Miami-Dade County, Florida. Both of her parents were from Argentina. While next to nothing is known about her mother, Sylvia, her father, Gardy, was a somewhat well-known musician. He played in various Argentinian bands throughout his career, even opening for Guns N' Roses at one point while a member of a band called Los Perros. Sol also had a sibling about 2 years older than her, as well as a dog that she enjoyed taking on night walks around her local area. At the time of this story, Sol was attending Miami Beach Senior High School. There, the other students described her as being a fairly quiet high achiever. In her honors and advanced placement classes, nobody really felt that there was anything out of the ordinary about her. She seemed like a normal girl her age, not striking anyone as troubled in any way. If anything, she tended to be a ghost, simply blending into any environment and not standing out too much. The only thing anyone really noted about her that they felt was strange was that she seemed to have very little interest in, or possibly difficulty finding, friends. One classmate described her as being both quiet and isolated, saying that she rarely even spoke to other people. However, it was noted that she was never aggressive or confrontational. One of her classmates said that she was very smart, saying she was a genuine person and she had such a pretty smile. Another said that she was usually in the corner, not having much to say. Still, though, she was happy to participate in school activities. She was a fairly accomplished artist, even painting a mural of a tree at her school, complete with her signature and all. Sol was known to show up to school wearing the usual baggy t-shirts, jeans, and boots, usually listening to her earphones as she toned out everyone around her. One of her favorite bands to listen to was KMFDM. When it comes to troubled teens, KMFDM is well known as being one of the favorite bands of one of the Columbine killers, Eric Harris. While a good majority of KMFDM fans don't know of this connection, many immediately associate quiet teens who listen to the band with school shooters, intentionally or not. Sol had a lot of dark thoughts that she kept to herself. While those around her would know very little about how she actually felt, she was happy to vent about her thoughts online. Sol and her older sibling were fans of the 90s aesthetic. Both of them came to make accounts on NeoCities, a platform that allows users to create web pages very much in the same vein as old GeoCities websites. It was on this platform that Sol would post her thoughts as well as links involving her interests. Sol's website seems to have been created sometime around August of 2018. She titled the website Dissolved Girl, which was the name of a song by Massive Attack. On it, she hosted some digital diary entries, scans of her physical journal, and information relevant to her hobbies and interests. She posted a lot of music that she was interested in, notably including several KMFDM songs in the mix. Sol was evidently interested in both the occult and metaphysics. She linked to several pages related to Satanism, tarot readings, reality shifting, leaving the Matrix, and conspiracy theories. She posted song lyrics as well, along with what looks like poetry she had written. The headline for the website read, "The purpose of this site is for me to give insight into the thoughts I rarely, if ever, share with others, while remaining somewhat anonymous. Everything from journal entries to my personal interests. I want to leave a record of myself before I, well..." The thoughts and feelings that Sol chose to express were anything but happy. However, it isn't known how many people, if any, she actually showed the website to around this time, as in the beginning the website had very few hits. None of the teachers or the administration at her school at least had any knowledge of the website, or the fact that, if you read it, you would see that she was in some pretty serious need of psychological help. At the same time she was running her website, Sol was also keeping a handwritten journal. In this journal, her views only got more and more extreme over time as she continued to write. She had actually started the journal a few months prior to opening the website. On Sunday, March 27th of 2018, Sol opened her journal with the line, "Being alive is fucking overrated," along with a crude drawing of a handgun firing. In her journal, she would come to describe herself as the face of loneliness and misery, of isolation and anger, of exhaustion and anxiety, of anguish and grace. It may be immediately apparent to some that she took a lot of inspiration from the journals of Eric and Dylan, being that she wrote and doodled in very much the same way that they did. She would go from writing long, detailed journal entries about her feelings to showcasing mostly blank pages with a single line of text or a doodle, along with random angry outbursts or drawings of weaponry, very much akin to Eric's journal. On the third page of her journal, Sol drew a picture of Eric Harris from behind, detailing his usual black, backwards baseball cap featuring the KMFDM logo. On that same page, she included the text, "Love is." This would be one of the first and only times she would specifically cite her love for Eric Harris, but that love would make itself very clear in more subtle ways throughout the journal. One page later, she went back to drawing doodles of weaponry, this time showcasing a bloody knife. On a later page, page 8 to be specific, she continued speaking of her love for Eric, writing, "There isn't a doubt in my mind that soon I will be back where I need to be, back home, back with you, E." She acknowledges that, although she wasn't even born when Columbine happened, the ripple effect from the case was still going on while she was young. She wrote, "I was so young and things were happening in the world and I had no idea. These things would later come back into my life and prove to be cataclysmic to my nature. And they would come to be a part of me, and they were there all along, and before. I was so young and the things were manifesting and I had no idea. They were waiting for me." Sol's main diary entries would constantly alternate between being angry with her life, being depressed, and showing some signs of accepting her situation. Her outlook on life seemed to be somewhat different from day to day, although it was never positive. For example, on page 9, she wrote, "I think I'm losing my mind. I mean really, really losing my fucking mind. Or this life is fucking with me big time." However, shortly after on another page, she wrote, "I know I'm stuck in the wrong reality, so I guess nothing I do really matters." This would be one of the many references that Sol would make to being in the wrong reality, or existing in multiple realities. When it came to her motivations and her reasons for feeling the way that she did, Saul listed several. On one page, she says that the world is unfair and that the people in it are stupid, saying that that stupidity alone is an injustice to her. She says that you would think that her more liberal friends and her liberal school would be better, more on the intellectual side, but says that liberalism doesn't make them any less stupid than anyone else. She says that she is supposedly with the best group of people, with best being written in quotes, but says that everyone is still, in her words, a complete fucking piece of shit with no brain. On another page, she says that, more than anything, she wants the freedom to forge her own path in life, something that she felt she has always been denied. She writes that all anyone has done was tell her that her path in life was wrong, making her already existing insecurities only that much worse. She says that her life is only getting even harder, feeling that it is disintegrating around her. She says that, due to that, she just needs to die. As the entries carried on, the journal only continued to go down that direction. Saul, over time, clearly began to disassociate, although it's unclear whether she was making an intentional effort to do so or if it was happening naturally. She began to elaborate on her thoughts about multiple realities, saying that she was alive all through the required background checks to the airport. She walked around the airport, notably having no baggage at all. She made her way out to the pickup zone of the airport and called an Uber once again. Saul took this Uber out to a gun shop in West Bowles Avenue in Jefferson County, Colorado, less than a 2-mile, 5-minute drive from Columbine High School. Here she went inside, having called the shop recently to inquire about buying a shotgun. She decided on buying a Mossberg 500 and 3 boxes of ammunition. She told the clerk that she was simply planning on hunting turkeys. The owner of the gun shop said that they ran Saul through the required background checks to purchase such a weapon and that nothing came up, being clear on both the Colorado Bureau of Investigation and the National Instant Criminal Background Check System. He wrote on Facebook, "We had no reason to suspect she was a threat to either herself or anyone else." Saul then called another Uber and left the shop. This time she was looking to be taken out to a hiking trail. She had a good conversation with the Uber driver, telling him that she felt like she could cry after seeing snow for the first time. She said that she was looking forward to getting up to the mountains. The Uber driver found it odd that she had no food, no water, and only minimal clothing despite wanting to head out to a hiking trail. Still though, he noticed her green rifle case and a gun commonly used for hunting birds and didn't think too much of it. He said that Saul seemed cheerful throughout the almost 2-hour drive, noting that she said she had come to Colorado for a recreational trip. The last song that Saul was known to have listened to that day was Burn by 9 Inch Nails, a song from the soundtrack to the movie Natural Born Killers, a movie that Eric Harris mentioned numerous times, especially when he referred to the then upcoming Columbine massacre as NBK. Saul was dropped off by the Uber driver at the base of Mount Evans. The driver said that he was uncomfortable dropping her off in a remote area with so much snow, but she insisted that she was fine and went off on her way. It was now Monday night on the 15th, the same day that Saul left. When she didn't come home after school, even with the extra time that would have allowed for the art lecture, her parents grew worried and decided to report her missing to the police. The police in her home area then contacted the police in Miami where she went to school. There it was discovered that she never even attended school that day, making matters seem all the more urgent. While investigating the disappearance, the detectives were able to gain access to her email. The email then led them to her website. On the website, they found all of Saul's writings along with her physical journals. The references to the Columbine High School massacre immediately stood out to them. Not only had she referenced Columbine numerous times, but she had also expressed her love for Eric Harris. This alone was a massive red flag to them and led them to believe that Saul was likely on the verge of committing a massacre of her very own. Where she went or who she was going to attack was a mystery. However, the mystery began to come unraveled when the state officials learned that Saul had purchased a one-way ticket out to Denver, an airport somewhere near Littleton, Colorado, the site of the massacre. Throughout her emails, they were also able to find messages where she had inquired with the gun shop owner near the high school on how to purchase a shotgun similar to the one that Eric used. At 11 a.m. the day after Saul disappeared, the FBI alerted the authorities in Jefferson County, telling them what was happening. They told them to consider Saul to be armed and dangerous, noting that her target was, quite possibly, Columbine High School. After all, at this point, they were only a mere 3 days away from the anniversary of the Columbine massacre. They worried that Saul was planning to target the school around the very same day. The public was alerted as well as the local news. The story quickly blew up nationwide. It seemed unfathomable that a young woman was out there in Littleton, armed with a shotgun, planning to hit Columbine High School exactly 20 years after the original massacre took place. However, with everything the police had found, it appeared to those on the outside looking in that there was no other explanation. The police described Soul's appearance, saying to be on the lookout for a 5'5", 18-year-old woman with long brown hair, last seen wearing a black t-shirt, camouflage pants, and black boots. A spokesperson for the Jefferson County Police said, "We're hoping to find her before any bad can be done. All the jurisdictions are working together and the FBI is the lead agency." While the FBI wasn't finding any solid leads, hundreds of phone calls began to pour in from people saying that they had seen Soul in the local area. Some said that they had seen her on the street corner, panhandling for money. Others said that she had asked them for change. Some others said that they had seen her purchasing a gun. And most concerningly, one even reported that they had seen her loitering outside of the Columbine High School. At this point, the FBI was so desperate to find Soul that they even had some of her clothing shipped out from her home in Florida so that the dogs could get her scent. Despite the fact that Soul hadn't actually made any sort of threat, the authorities deemed her journal to be a substantial enough reason to believe that a threat existed on